Hello, my friends. Welcome back. Once we are done with the linear search in the array, it's time to start with binary search. So, firstly, binary search is used for searching an element in sorted array. So, if our data is sorted, we can go for the binary search. It is the fast search algorithm with a runtime complexity of O of log n that is much faster than linear search. But it can be only used with the sorted array. It works on the principle of divide and conquer and how it actually works. Let's see. So here we have been given an array with value from 1 to 7. Suppose our search key is 5 and we want to find whether 5 is existing in the array or not. So firstly, we will find out the middle element. So in this case, our middle value is 4 and we will check our search key is greater than or lesser than the middle value. So in this case, our search key is greater than the middle value. So we will discard all the values till middle value. Then we will make our start as middle plus 1. So now our the start is 5 and our end will remain same. Then in the next step, again we will try to find out the middle. And in this case, with the value of 5, 6 and 7, our middle value is 6. So again we will check is our search key is greater than or lesser than the middle value. So in this case, it is lesser than the middle value. Therefore, we will make our end as middle minus 1. That means we will discard all the values after the middle value including the middle value. So now we are remaining only with 5. And now we will check is our middle value is same as the search key. So yes, it is the same as the search key. And then we will stop there and we will return true. So in this way, binary search work. Actually, it discards the not needed values. So it is much faster. Here, in each and every step, we will check is our middle value is same as the search key. If it is yes, at that time only we will return the true. And at the end, if we will search everything in our start value is now greater than the end value, we will stop there and we will return false if till that time our middle value is not same as the search key. So with this, our logical understanding is very much clear. Let's write our algorithm and then code in the Visual Studio. So here, our base condition will be if the starting index is greater than the ending index, then we will return false. Otherwise, we will compute the middle index. And then we will compare the middle index element with the value x which we are searching for. If equal, then we will return true. If it is greater, call the same function with the ending index is equal to middle minus 1 and repeat the step 1. And if it is smaller, call the same function with the starting index is equal to middle plus 1 and repeat the step. And till the end, if we are not able to get the things, then we will return false. So in this way, it works by using recursion. It is so easy. Let's write our code in Visual Studio now. Here we will create our function named as binary. And there we will take 4 parameters. First one will be the array. Second one will be the value which we are searching for. Then third one will be the starting index and fourth one will be the ending index. And inside that, our base condition will be if starting index is greater than the ending index, then return false. So we will write if our start is greater than our end. So return false. Then compute the middle index. So we will go down and there we will write let middle is equal to start plus end divided by 2. But there may be a condition. This value will come into the form of decimal. For that we will write math.floor and we will wrap up this thing inside that. And then compare the middle element with the number x. If equals, return true. So we will go down and we will check if our middle value is same as the value which we are searching for. For that we will write ARR of middle is equal to the value which we are searching. So we will return true. Otherwise, if greater, call the same function with the ending index middle minus 1 and repeat step 1. So here we will go down, there we will write else if and ARR of middle, if it is greater than the value, at that time we will call the same function, but our in index will change. So we will write firstly ARR, then value, then start. It is exactly same, but our end will be middle minus 1. So we will do middle minus 1. And then if smaller, call the same function with the starting index middle plus 1 and repeat step 1. For this, we will copy paste this if else if part. So here we will just change the greater than with lesser than, and this time our start will change and it will be middle plus 1 and our end will become our end and it will be constant here. And then else return false, but this return false we are already handling in our if base condition, so we need not to write it. Now we just need to call our binary function. So we will write console.log and there we will call our binary function and there we need to pass these 4 values. For that we will write let ARR is equal to in the bracket 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and our search key will be let search key is equal to 5. It can be anything. Search spelling is wrong, we will correct it and then here we will pass it ARR comma value will be our search key and starting index will be 0 here and ending index will be ARR dot length minus 1. And we are done now. Let's go to the browser. Here it is returning true. Let's give 1 here. Then also it is returning true. Let's give 8. Again it's true. Suppose if I will pass some invalid value 10. Then see what is returning false. That means our code is working perfectly alright. So with this we will sum up this video tutorial. Let's meet in our next video tutorial. Thank you very much for now. Please follow my complete playlist to have a good understanding about data structure and algorithms in JavaScript. Thank you very much for now.